got to clear up this whole thing. This thing's got to be cleaned out. Okay. Right, okay. I'm going to start down the middle here and just start clearing this. This stuff's actually pretty tough. That's going to be a lot of work. Ah. Well. Shit. It's going to be a lot of work. I've been going since 9 this morning. I've been going non-stop. I haven't even had lunch. I've just been working on this. I've got to clear all this out. Shit, this is so tangled and overgrown. This is going to take a lot of muscle to do, so I've got to be able to just drag it out. Okay. There's a hose here. We got a hose. Shit, this is thick. Damn, man. I don't know how many years this is overgrown. Yeah. Man. Oh, shit. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work. I don't know if there's anyone on the stream. I don't know if anyone's watching. This kind of seems like a boring topic. I don't even know if anyone's watching. Oh, shit. Like I said, I've been going since 9. I was just cutting down a tree on the other side of the property, and they didn't have a chainsaw, so I'm here with a very dull wood saw, and I got it done. Shit, but that kind of kicked my ass a little bit. Oh man, that is thick. Holy shit. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Live chat. Okay. Hi guys, I don't know what's up with the chat. The chat shows up for a second and then it disappears. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's up. Maybe I need to update YouTube. I'm trying to look at the chat, but it keeps disappearing. All right. Oh shit. I gotta try and do this part. Oh man. I haven't had anything to eat today. I haven't had any breaks. I've just been going. Man, this is really thick stuff. I'm having to put some muscle into this. It's kind of shit. I'm standing on top of planter boxes. There are planter boxes here that I got to clear out. You're supposed to be able to grow crops here. There's supposed to be a walkway in the middle. Look how thick this stuff is. I don't know how many years, but it's all tangled in there. I got to start on it. Shit, man. Damn, this is heavy. Yeah. Oh. I should have stopped for lunch. I'd have had lunch today. You know how in Harvest Moon you have the stamina meter? And then it's kind of hidden, but you got to eat food throughout the day. You could run to the place, or I had a box of Cheez-Its in my truck. Damn, man, this is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I'm making a little bit of progress. Okay. Oh shit, I got to get this stuff out of the way. All right. Get out of there. Let me clear this. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the chat. It's not showing up. Let me get this stuff out of the way real quick. tangled. Okay. Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna be honest here. I was just cutting a tree earlier. Didn't have a chainsaw, just a wood saw, and that kind of kicked my ass. You gotta call it. You gotta call it the way it is. It kicked my ass. I'm trying to do this stuff. I wanted to go up. I was gonna drive up to high country tonight in Sierra Nevadas in California, and I want to do some camping there. I gotta make some progress here before I can leave. I gotta get as much of this stuff done as possible. So I don't know, I'm gonna be up in the mountains late. I'm gonna get in high country pretty late here, but it's the middle of summer, and we got daylight for a while, so I don't know, I might be heading up Highway 4, I think. I know a couple places to camp out there. I want to get to high country. Oh shit. Oh man, water's good. I'm gonna look at the chat. It's disappearing. I try to get it on the screen and it disappears here. Let me see. Oh. Close. What if, okay, hold on. What is that? Okay, no, that doesn't change anything. Okay, there's that, but now what? How do you make the chat come up? I don't know how to make the chat come up, it ain't working. What if I turn it sideways? Rotation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Oh man. I can't figure out how to make the chat stay on screen. It shows up for a split second. I'll figure this out somehow. There's a button here. What does that do? What does this button do? What is this button? Nope. Shoot, I kind of wanted to have the chat on there so I could hang out with you guys. Okay, I'll figure that out. Sorry about that, guys. I thought the chat was gonna work fine. I guess next time I'll have to do it in vertical. I think if I do it vertical with the camera facing, then the chat stays on screen. It's on horizontal and it seems to be freaking out. The chat's not staying on in horizontal mode. And now it won't let me switch it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually a massive Harvest Moon fan. I haven't played Stardew Valley, but I think that's something I would really like, but I would end up wasting a lot of time if I were to play Stardew Valley. In games, I just love any kind of like farming mechanic, something like that. Growing stuff and growing your crops and selling them. That stuff's kind of cool, but then you end up waste a lot of time playing those games. Ooh, shit! This is a lot of work, man. All right, one sec. Oh, I wanted to go camping tonight. I want to go up. I'm going to try and rush through some of this here. I got to get up into the mountains. So, okay, next time I'll do it vertical, and the chat will stay on screen. I didn't realize doing horizontal would make my phone freak out, but oh man, the chat's not staying on the screen. It shows up for a split second. Highway 4 in California is a great place to drive around, to go camping around Dorrington, Arnold. There's Avery. There's good places to hike and camp on Highway 4. You can set up along a river. You can do dispersed camping. If you go higher up, you can go to Lake Alpine. Up past Lake Alpine, you're in high country. You can do dispersed camping. You don't have to pay anything, but there are no amenities. That's real good. That's where I'm going to think about heading up. Or there's Highway 108. You go past there to Strawberry. I like that place. Highway 88 is great. That's the Sierra Nevadas. You can do Pacific Crest Trail. There's all sorts of hiking up on Highway 88. It's real good. Oh man, that area is looking a little better. I'm gonna run through this one again real quick. This kind of sucks. I wanted to chat and hang out with you guys. Okay, next time I know this phone doesn't like horizontal mode for some reason on the live stream. I'll have to do vertical next time and it'll work. Alright, it's getting better. I gotta clean out these planter boxes for crops and whatnot. I got a big mountain of grass over here. enough for this spot for today. Cutting trees. Oh shit. My forearm strength is kind of bottoming out here. My stamina's on my forearms bottoming out. I just cutting some trees, so it's been I think that's a full day. I think it's close to full o'clock. 4 o'clock. Whew. I should have stopped for lunch. Alright. I got more for tomorrow. I want to head up camping, so I got to think about packing up. So I'm driving to Plymouth the other night. Let me grab some water. Plymouth, California. So I head up there, and a band had invited me to play a couple songs on stage with them, asked me to play fiddle with them. I thought, sure, man, that'll be cool. And so I get there in Plymouth a few hours early, and I thought I'd just check out the town and see what it's like. So I stop in a little bar. Well, it's not really a bar, it's a Mexican restaurant. It's got a saloon in there. And I sat down, I mosey on in, I set up at the bar. There's a gal and a dude at the far end and the bartender, and they're chatting. And I just want to have a quiet, refreshing beverage. And the bartender and the gal, they're talking about, I think, a bartender they were just letting go. Jen. They were saying, Jen's leaving. Jen says she's going to start working at the deli. That's what the gal says. I didn't get their names. And she said, Jen can't get a job at the deli. She said, no one's going to buy a sandwich from Jen. No one wants to have a sandwich made from Jen and her nasty-ass fingers. Jen's got all green under her fingernails, and they're all nasty. Doesn't wash her hands. And she's talking about how gross Jen's fingers are. She says, when Jen's bartending, I never order a cocktail because I don't want her squeezing lime into my drink with her nasty fingers. So I'm sitting there just having my drink, and she turns to me. This gal's probably about 15 years older than me. And she says, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Sir, I'm sorry, you just, excuse me, you know, I'm sure you just want to drink, you know, in peace and quiet and enjoy your drink. And I said, no, it's okay. Now I know not to get a sandwich from Jen, you know. And they had a laugh. And that was a pretty interesting little place. I forget the name of it. Kalina's or something like that. It's in Plymouth. It was a pretty neat place. I asked the locals. The locals said the food's iffy, hit and miss. So I would say if you're heading through that way, but it's highly unlikely you're ever heading through that way. It's not on a main highway. It's on a sort of an offshoot. Neat little place. There's a 49er village camp where I played a music set with the band. But now I'm going to be... I've never looked at bartenders' fingers, right? But after hearing that conversation, I'm kind of thinking, I think I'll look the next time I've got a bartender, and I'm going to I'm going to see what her fingers looking like, if they're kind of nasty and green under the fingernails, any of that stuff going on. Then I know what to order, cocktails or sandwiches. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up here. I got to try and... I'm going to head up into the hills, I think. So, thanks for coming to hang out. Sorry about the live chat. I don't know why it's not staying on screen. So I'll try to remember for next time. Horizontal for live chat doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I'll have to do it horizontal next time. All right. Thanks, everyone. All right, I'll see you around. I'll try and upload videos of the mountains. And I've been going a lot of cool places, finding little cool towns, and just wandering through them, exploring the shops, the restaurants, the bars, and just meeting people and hanging out and having fun. So anyway, take care. Hope you're all doing well. Stay hydrated.